This is a tough one in light of the fact that he's no longer with us. And I saw Jeff Beck 3 times in recent years, pre and post COVID, with my friend Mark at the Glasgow Concert Hall. The last time was the famous one with Johnny Depp. And then, soon after that we got the news that Jeff Beck was no longer with us. And at the time, the last thing in the world I wanted to do was, hey, here's a tribute to Jeff Beck. It just seemed far too self-serving. That doesn't mean I don't love the records. I do love the records enormously. And this was a really hard one because possibly, if you said, the playing with the tremolo bar that was such a big part of Jeff's later career. Now, I don't do that. I don't know how to do that. So it won't be those lights. That might be what people are looking for, I like to sound like Jeff Beck. My favourite Jeff Beck album is Jeff Beck Group. That bit I played at the start, that comes from Blow by Blow. That's Since We've Ended As Lovers. That one. My favourite is Jeff Beck Group. It's got Definitely Maybe, and it's got Going Down, And in the middle, Jeff plays this. And I can remember thinking, I have no idea what he's playing, I have no idea what those notes are. And basically he's playing a light that we would all play. But the high note is not a minor third, it's a major. And it becomes... And of course he played the lizard. All that stuff as well, right? You could say, that kind of harmonic approach that he did on Where Were You, that's just absolutely beautiful. But my thought was this, for one lick, to make you sound like Jeff Beck. That is a lick from Jeff Beck Truth. Obviously there's no digital delay in those days. But what he's doing is playing a G note and then just playing a very slightly reduced bend. So we get this. Right? Every time you let the note down, the string will try and, wriggle its way away from you. So, and it's hard, down the neck it's harder, it's easier up here, that's a lot easier than... Now I don't know if there's a musical term for how Jeff plays that line, but it sounds like he's saying da da ba 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 ba. That's how I think of it. It's got that kind of sort of swaggering rhythm, right? So the first thing you hear is this. And that's the key to it. You go straight G note first. Then it's a fairly conventional. That kind of style, like it. Oh wait, please actually. And he's going down over a 5-note scale. He's going down from a high G, which is here, to a middle G. So the whole thing would be. And it slides seamlessly into. That's called Let Me Love You Baby. It starts, it's incredible. opening by Jeff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're into a blues with Roddy Wood on bass. So that to me is one of the licks I always think of, when I think about Jeff Beck, although there are many. In Lead Boots. There's a solo in G where he's coming off the flat 5, which is, which wasn't that common in those days. He also, one tenet of Jeff's playing was, if the rest of us are going, he would find some way to go. He'd bend notes you didn't expect him to bend, and it was always incredibly original. Now, I am by no means an expert on Jeff's playing. I'm just a big fan. But as I say, that one down there, From Truth, that was the light that came to mind. The one from Going Down. But if we're going to be completely honest, one lick to sound like Jeff Beck, it's got to be Now, I believe that those licks were Jeff trying to imitate the pitch bend that Jan Hammer did. So Jan Hammer played pitch bend on his synths, and Jeff found that he could, obviously you'd isolate the lick first. What's Jan playing? Right? Or, depending on where the pitch was. So it'd come off an F sharp, or off an F, or an E. So you'd play a G, and play something like that, So what you're doing is, your first finger is anchored on the G. Your second finger is going to pull this E note for all it's worth. Now, because Jeff Beck was so innovative and daring in what notes he played within the the 12-note scale, I find you can play that phrase almost anywhere. So for any, if there's a band playing, fusion bands playing some Alacia stuff in the background, and you start going, you can also go. Now that's 3 different positions. I'm going G and E, C and A, just like the shop. But this one's a funny one. Take the flat 7th, the D, and pull the B. So that would be mine, the pitch bend. Like, that would be my one lick, if I may be so bold to make you sound like Jeff Beck. My favourite still, Let Me Love You. But I think that one would probably, I played that on a kind of jam night with my friend Jim Kilt a while back, and we were playing back and forward, and in the middle of a song, like that, I just went, and he kind of looked around at me and smiled like, I know where you got that one, So if that is the proof of the pudding, there's one lick to make you sound like Jeff Beck.